Jason thought he was celebrating life with the woman he loved, but when she left mid-party and never came back, he uncovered a betrayal deeper than he imagined. A secret letter, a stolen goodbye, and a name he never expected. This is how it all unraveled. The sunset hung over the city like a warning, quiet, golden, and slow. Jason, a 35-year-old tech entrepreneur with a reputation for perfection, was throwing himself the birthday party of a lifetime. An exclusive riverfront restaurant, a private chef flown in from France, live music, dozens of friends, everything meticulously planned down to the last rose petal. But what he didn't know was that this night would be remembered not for what was celebrated but for what was lost. Chapter 1: The Setup. Jason had spent over a month planning the night. Every detail, every plate, every track on the playlist. His wife, Rachel, helped him with the invites. She joked that it was all too much and suggested a quiet dinner for two instead. But Jason shook his head, kissed her gently, and said, "We should celebrate with the people who matter, all of them." He meant it. Rachel meant something else. A week before the big day, Jason gave her a diamond bracelet. She cried. She said she'd never leave him. He didn't know those were the last real words she'd ever say to him. Chapter 2: A Perfect Beginning. The night arrived. The venue glowed with golden lights. Friends arrived with gifts. Laughter echoed through the decorated hall. Jason looked sharp, custom suit, fresh haircut, confident smile. Rachel, breathtaking, long black dress, flawless makeup. Every guest commented on how stunning they looked together. But Jason noticed something. Twice, she checked her phone. Once before taking her seat, once before leaning in to kiss his cheek. Still, everything seemed perfect. Until she stood up. "I'll be right back," she said. "Just need a moment." She walked toward the restroom and never came back. Chapter 3: The Disappearance. 10 minutes passed. Then 15. Jason began to worry. He asked the waitress to check. She returned with a confused look. "She's not in the restroom," she said. "There's just a smudge on the mirror, lipstick. Looks like someone started to write something, then wiped it off." Jason rushed outside. Her car gone, phone unreachable. Messages read but unanswered. The guests felt it too. Whispers spread. Jason's mother tried to keep spirits up. His friend Eli, normally the loudest in the room, sat quiet in the corner. Jason looked at Eli, and suddenly he knew Eli knew something. An hour later, it was official. Rachel was gone. Chapter 4: The Truth Begins. The party unraveled. Smiles faded, glasses were abandoned. Jason sat in silence, surrounded by noise that didn't matter anymore. Eli finally approached, his face pale, his voice low. "Jason, I saw Rachel about a month ago in the park with a man. They weren't just talking, they were close, too close." Jason's blood ran cold. "Why didn't you tell me?" "I didn't know how." Then Jason's phone buzzed. A message from Rachel. "I'm sorry. I should have done this sooner." Chapter 5: The Letter. Back home, on the kitchen table, lay a letter, neatly folded. Her handwriting. "Jason, I can't keep pretending. You gave me everything. You were kind, loyal, and real. But I stopped loving you a long time ago. I'm in love with someone else. It didn't happen overnight. It grew. Quietly. While we smiled in public, he gave me what I felt missing: attention, passion, connection. I chose your birthday because I knew you'd be surrounded, distracted, safe, even if I disappeared. I'm sorry. I hope you find happiness again. Signed, Rachel. Jason collapsed, not with anger, with disbelief. The woman he loved, the life he built was gone, replaced by someone he never saw coming. And the man she left with wasn't a stranger. Chapter 6: The Ultimate Betrayal. The next day, Jason learned his name: Adam, his best friend, business partner, childhood ally. Jason messaged him one line: "Why?" Adam replied an hour later: "I didn't plan this. She came to me. I didn't ask for it. But it happened. I never meant to hurt you." Jason said nothing back. Not because he didn't feel rage, but because forgiveness was impossible. He shut it all down: business, contacts, social media. He vanished and started over. Chapter 7: Rebirth. Jason moved to another city. New number, new life. He wrote about pain, betrayal, identity, and what happens when trust is ripped out from beneath you. His blog went viral. Thousands read his words, many thanked him, some shared their own wounds. He learned something simple but hard: the truth doesn't heal you, but it sets the fire that eventually does. Epilogue. The message left unanswered. 2 years passed. Jason met someone new. A woman who saw the cracks and didn't flinch. He started believing again. Then, one day, an email from Rachel. She wrote that she regretted everything, that Adam had left her, that she was alone. Jason didn't reply. Instead, he wrote this story so that others might read it and remember one thing: sometimes the people who claim to love you the most are already halfway out the door, even on your birthday. In my view, this story offers a valuable lesson. The main character, Jason, chose not to seek revenge. It's clear he knows what he wants and refused to dwell on the past. Instead, he built a better future with new people by his side. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, give it a like, subscribe, and share it with others. Thank you for watching.